Hi friend, welcome. This is Ravi here. In this video, we are going to understand how to create ledgers in Tally Prime application. And we also discuss how to delete the ledgers, then how to alter the ledgers, and how to create a new ledgers during the voucher creation, right? And also we just see that how to pass vouchers. Is it clear? So as of now, I'm just continuing the same Tally application in educational mode. So here on the first screen, as of now, you cannot access the top menu because our companies are not yet created. So directly it is giving a chance to create a new company. If once the companies are already created, then we can access create company drop down list where we can create a new company again. We can alter the existing company, or we can delete the company, or we can see the reports. But as of now, I'm going to create a new company by clicking on create company, and that's it. So when you press enter on the create company, it is asking me to enter a name of the company. I'm going to write as Vedanta Education, right? So once the company is created, just fill all the blank that whatever you like to repeat. Then after that, I'm going to confirm the state as Telangana, and I'm just skipping all this thing. Directly you can press Ctrl+A to save the company. So as of now, I'm just going to create a new company. Once the company is created, in the immediate next screen, the system will ask you about the features, whether you like to activate GST, whether you like to maintain installments, whether you like to maintain a branch wise account. So that kind of features can be enabled by clicking on show more features, and again show all features. So if you enable these two features, you can access accounting feature, inventory feature, and the taxation. You can enable or disable GST. We can enable bill wise accounts, or we also can enable branch wise accounts. So as of now, I'm also skipping all this thing by pressing directly Ctrl+A, right? So now it's a basic company. So in this basic company, we already discussed the things whatever involving in the business is known as resources. Now let us understand what is ledger, what is item. Look, if you want to run a business, you need a lot of resources. You need stock, there will be purchases, so there will be creditors, there will be sales, there will be debtors called as customers, there will be some incomes and expenditure as employees and salaries, commission, wages, assets, property. All this is called as resources. The things whatever you need, the things whatever involving in the business is called as resources. All the business resources except items. Once again I repeat, all the business resources except items is called as ledger. All the business resources except items is called as ledger. So except item name, whatever name that you are observing in a business is called as ledger, right? Like purchase, sale, income, expenditure, assets, property, goods, services, the things whatever is involving in the business, it's known as resources. And the resources will be divided into two parts. One is ledgers, one is items, right? So very simple, each and every resource but except item is known as ledger. That kind of ledgers can be created in masters. In the master, there is an option called as create. So if you once go to create, it is giving us a chance whether you like to create a ledgers or whether you like to create the item. So as of now, I'm going to create ledgers. So just go to ledger. So here I'm going to create, for example, these are all the basic ledgers. For example, purchase account comes under purchase account, and you can download all the chart of account like purchase under purchase account, sales under sales account. For example, if you are going to create here as salaries, you should select as indirect expenses. This is actually called as chart of accounts. So in this video downloadable material, you can access all chart of account like purchase under purchase account, sales under sales account, salaries under expenses. For example, capital under capital account. For example, land and building comes under fixed assets. So the total chart of accounts is already given for your purpose. Please download the video material in order to access all chart of account. So as of now, I'm just going to create some basic ledgers. So one is that purchase account under purchase account. So I'm not going to enable anything, I'm just without GST, I'm just preparing the basic book of account. So purchase under purchase account. Next I'm going to create one more, that is sales under sales account. That's it, save. And next I'm going to create, for example, and one more ledger, that is Mr. Mohan. He is our customer, so comes under sundry debtors. I just created a Mohan, then directly Control A, save. Next I'm going to create Mr. Kumar. Mr. Kumar comes under sundry creditors, right? So I just created this thing, and next immediately I'm just coming back. Now we'll just see that how to alter the ledgers. If any of the ledger is already created, if any ledger is already created, if you wanted to alter that ledgers, how we can edit the ledger or how we can delete the ledger. For example, I'm creating one more ledger here. So ledger, for example, here I'm writing as salaries. Alright, salaries comes under actually indirect expenses. Actually salaries comes under indirect expenses, by mistakenly I am selecting as sundry creditors and save. This time the ledger of salary has been created in a wrong way. See what happened. I'm just going to alter now, alter a ledger, salaries. If I am keeping same sundry debtors as in salary, in the future if I record any amounts in this ledger, I just enter some sample amount in the place of it is having around 100 rupees salaries as opening balance, right? So save. So if you go to profit and loss account, actually salaries to be displayed in profit and loss account, right? But as of now I selected salaries comes under as sundry creditors, so it is going to display in balance sheet. So it is absolutely wrong. So sometimes if you made any mistake in the ledger creation or in the customer address, if you wanted to alter any of the ledger, just go to alter. In the create option we have created it. In the alter, I'm going to alter a ledger, that is salaries, and salaries is not comes under sundry creditor, salaries comes under indirect expenses. Then save. Now if you go to profit and loss account, it will display as salaries account as indirect expenses. So this is how it works. And next, if you wanted to delete any ledger, then go to again alter, then go to ledger, again select the ledger that which you like to delete. Then here in this alter page you can alter the same and you can save it, or else you also can delete the ledger by pressing alt plus D, then press enter. Now this ledger completely deleted. That's it. And yes, we also can create ledger. For example, as of now the salary ledger is deleted, right? In the future, for example, I'm going to make some payment vouchers. So I'm going to here, I'm going to vouchers. In the voucher, I'm in the payment voucher. For example, we are making the payment through cash. Then in the place of particular, and here if the salary ledger is not yet created, simply press space bar. So when you press space bar, here the system is giving a chance in the see, if the salary ledger is already available, we can simply select the function. If it is not yet created, then it just press. If the ledger is not yet created, you can press directly alt plus C to create the ledger, or else you also can click on ledger create function in order to create the same. Yes, how? You also can press directly alt plus C without scrolling to here. If you know the shortcut key in this location, if the ledger is not yet created, then directly you can press alt plus C from the keyboard in order to create a new ledger, or else you also can use the keyboard navigation keys by moving your cursor to create, then press enter. And here also you can create salaries, comes under indirect expenses. This is how simple it is. For example, 100. Then to save this voucher, nothing, and to save this voucher directly you can press Ctrl plus A. That's it. This is how simple it is. Thank you.